Alright, let's talk about Pivotal Cloud Foundry. In terms of agenda, what I want to do is to take you through evolution of cloud architecture from infrastructure as a service to platform as a service, Cloud Foundry, an open source project, Pivotal Cloud Foundry, a offering provided by Pivotal for enterprise solution, deploying an application to PCF using Cloud Foundry CLI, and yes, PCF App Manager. Cloud Foundry is an open source multi-cloud application platform as a service governed by Cloud Native Foundation. The software was originally developed by VMware in 2011 and then transferred to Pivotal Software, a joint venture of EMC, VMware, and GE. Certified distribution of Cloud Foundry are Pivotal Cloud Foundry, IBM Cloud Foundry, and Atos Cloud Foundry, name a few. Here are some important links. First link is to PCF registration page where you can register yourself and you get a free account of $87 credit and 2 gigs of memory to deploy your application. CF CLI, by which you can deploy your application to your API endpoint, and PCF App Manager, where you can get a UI to manage your PCF applications. In traditional IT, where as a developer, you have to provision and manage the whole stack from networking and storage to data source and application. Frankly speaking, it took a lot of time to get application out. When in 2006, giants like Amazon, VMware, and Google came up with cloud infrastructure where it very easy for developers to get a virtual machine. It manages the bottom half of the stack and take care of it for you. But you still have to manage the top half of the stack, and that's where we move into cloud native platform, Pivotal Cloud Foundry, where developers only have to focus on the business, that is your application and your data, and leaving the plumbing to Pivotal Cloud Foundry. Let's put this into a context where you used infrastructure as a service to deploy your application and then compare it with deploying application using Pivotal Cloud Foundry. So, from where to start? To deploy an application to infrastructure as a service, here are my steps. Provision a VM, install application runtime, as Java is pretty much famous. So in terms of application runtime, that is JRE. You can also install Node, Python runtime, and so many others. Then you put your binaries into your runtime, apply some load balancer, apply some route to it so that you can access it by URLs and much more. When we shift it to Cloud Foundry, it's just CF push. Now let's take a break from it and move to the console. This is my local machine where I've already installed CF CLI. So if you use the command CF, you can get a hell lot of options that you can use with this command. Let's check the API endpoint. So currently I'm using the API endpoint provided by the Pivotal free account. So let's log into that account. it's authenticating. And so when I created a free account, it provided me an option to choose an org name. So that PCF free org is the org name, and default target space is development. Now check if there are some apps using CF apps command. So there's no app. What I already did is I created a Maven Java project, simple Java project having only one endpoint that will return hello Java. So let's push this application. So for pushing this application, we'll use CF push, and we can check what are the options available. So for pushing an app, as you can see, we have to use this command. So let's use this one. Let's check the app name as demo, select the build pack. Yes. You can check what build packs are available in your endpoint. So as we are deploying a Java application, we will use this Java build pack. So again, return to pushing an application. Name is demo. Java build pack. Now path. Your jar file and a flag for random route, so that the route created will not clash with the route in other space. Let's check this command whether it is working or not. It's gonna take some time. And yes, so as you can see, it is creating an application with name demo, creating a route, uploading the files, and the staging starts. So in staging, it's just creating a runtime for the Java file. So it's downloading the Java build pack. The output of staging is a droplet, and in the end it will remove all the intermediate containers that it created to span up the droplet. Now it's starting the app, and yes, our app is started. Let's check using this command whether our app is there or not. Yes, it is there. So right now this is our app name. One instance is running, 1 gig of memory and 1 gig of disk space it is allocated for this app. Let's curl this URL. Yes, it is returning the output from the endpoint. Now let's move to the UI part. So this is the app manager provided by Pivotal. Let's log into the account. Yes. So these are the services provided by Pivotal. Let's go to Pivotal Web Services. Yes. So this is our org name that we created when we created an account in Pivotal Cloud Foundry. Let's go inside this. This is the space inside this org. Having one application, app status is good, and the 50% of quota, the 2 gigs of free quota that we get with the free tier, 1 gig is consumed. Let's go inside space, and yes, here's our app running with one instance. This is the route. We can also use this route to access our application. So here's the output. So our app is up and running. Let's go inside this app, see what are the options that are available. So yes, so right now CPU usage is 1%, memory is 163 meg, and disk usage is 128 meg. And one more option is there, the scale. So you can also horizontally and vertically scale your application in terms of instances, and also you can increase the memory or decrease the memory however you want. So that's it for the introduction part. Thanks for watching.